Hi friends, today is Monday, August 24th, and we are giving you an update of the Kriss garden. I don't think we have done an update since I put down my Tony Serra bat guano fertilizer, but it has done amazing things for my garden. So over here we've got some okra and eggplant. Down in here I just put a few beans last night. Over here we've got some new seeds started. On the left I've got a couple new, I think they're Chimeo melons, a bait alpha cucumber, chichiquile, which is like a green, and then I think the last one, I can't remember, and then a grip of sunflowers since my current batch is on its last leg. Right here is my Crenshaw melon, and I have two really big melons growing in here. This one right here, which looks like it might need maybe a little shade covering since the leaf over it kind of crunched off. And then I got another one right in there, if you can see it. I have some watermelon. I mean, they're coming all the way out here. For here are some beans. I picked my first bean, but I left it on the stem too long and it dried out. So I broke it open and I tried replanting. And here is some okra. This is a tiger melon, some watermelon, and then the other two are marigolds. This is a watermelon here that's kind of branching off and growing that way and that way. And then right down here is my melon. Let's see if we can get that all the way up. That is one of the watermelons. Here's our Violet de Bordeaux fig. Some more melon action going on. I think that one's cassava or yellow canary watermelon. This is the honeydew. Back there we've got some different tomatoes and peppers. And a Palo Verde that I'm continuously fighting with that really wants to grow in between. Doesn't seem to be here today. Okay, moving on. So some of my sunflowers took a beating with a couple of our monsoons. I staked a few, like this one right here. I'm basically just waiting for it to dry out, but I might end up staking it. So anything that has the tool around it, I'm protecting that from the birds, so I might be able to harvest some seeds from it. Got one that's about to open here. These guys are called citrus. They're kind of fuzzy. Don't have the crazy amount of bees. I think they are morning bees now with the heat. And this one up here looking down at me. A few more over there. Looks like we got some new branches on these ruby eclipses. There is my plum. Back there's my apricot. And up there's my mulberry that is taking a little bit of a beating with the sun. You can see the crispy leaves. Over here is the corn, squash, and beans. This is my Three Sisters bag. It's got two varieties of squash, some corn, and lima beans, and then I believe I have marigolds in there with them. But check this out. Right? So that looks like my first corn stalk right here. How effing cool is that, guys? Okay, so fingers crossed that I have enough corn here that I'll be able to cross-pollinate, because that's the biggest challenge now. Over here, some more of my sunflowers. As you can see, like over here, my Miss Mars sunflowers. I went ahead and pulled them because they were drying out, and I'm not going to grab some seeds. Might cover a couple of these to get some seeds. The bees really, really liked them. That's 3 different varieties. Over here, let's see if we can get a close-up on my Harlequins. No, wait, these are Gypsy Charmers, sorry. Gypsy Charmer. Really pretty colors. These ones, I believe, are my Harlequins. Yes. That I'm waiting to open. And then a couple that I pulled down here But the really cool thing I love, okay, so the birds have a feast on this one head right here. This is a non-pollinating sunflower, so the bees weren't into it and I can't get any seeds off of it, but the birds still eat the seeds. And then down here we got a couple small ones that branched off. Okay, back to the tour. We've got lavender, we've got roses, we've got gardenia, we've got jasmine, got a couple more over here. Check in on our bee house, see if anybody's come out yet. Looks like, nope, we got about 4 of them occupied. This is one of my butternut squashes, kind of withered to only 2. My plumeria, some cactus. This is vinca. I think this pot might be done. Basil, sage, lemongrass, blood orange. This is my cantaloupe, waiting to see if we get another melon on it, but we got some blossoms and we got some bee activity. I can see a couple female flowers right in there, so you can tell the females because they have this little bulb at the end of the base, and if they're pollinated they turn into a melon. I see quite a few over here, so let's hope the bees got to them and they are pollinated. Like, I see a bunch, like there's another one. And this one here are some pumpkins. Look like they wanna, looks like my cantaloupe here is trying to grow into them. Is a thing they do. These are little pumpkins, and then these over here are some more mini Persian melons. The mint has been struggling through the heat, but I keep recovering it. Some different, this is a papaya, some zinnia. Transplanted my hibiscus into a bigger pot and it's doing well. Transplanted this mint into a bigger pot and it's doing well. And then this mint almost died completely on me, but I'm working on salvaging it. There's some zinnia that really need a deadheading. My moringa, which were growing through their pots and into the ground here, but there is some plastic under the dirt here, so I had to do a thing and pull them up and kind of repot them. Ideally, this big one's gonna go back there where that shovel is, but I'm battling a mesquite that wants to grow there and has pretty deep roots. Here is my tomato with a basil and a marigold friend at the bottom. This is a cherry tomato that I'm waiting to get some fruit set on. As soon as it cools down, it will. Okay, so I did have a squash in here that did not make it, and so what I've got in here now are some Armenian cucumbers that had a little bit of a struggle a while ago. I think they missed a watering, but they're back on track. My biggest okra with a little melon under there. That's another tiger melon. Wow, you are just aggressive. Okay, and here we've got a melon right here. I don't think I got any of the guano fertilizer in this particular pot, so we're gonna hit it again. I just lost a watermelon that was in it. And here we've got some peppers and tomatoes, and some more of my pumpkins. Back here is my, oh wow, didn't notice, but looks like this one is sagging with the weight of the grapefruit here. Pretty bad. So I think the grapefruit are pretty close to ripe. Haven't seen any of them turn yellow yet. This is the one I'm watching. It's pretty much full sized. This lemon, I gave her a laser gun. Looks like it's completely buried in there. And what else do we have? A mess. That's what we have. we'll end on my loofah and this pumpkin here. Everybody is needing a midday watering, so have a good day.